Hello students, how are you all? I hope you all are fit and fine and I hope you have done all the previous exercises of the previous chapter. So now let's move into the new chapter, that is chapter 5, verbs. Verbs, which means action word or the doing words. Okay, let's talk about verbs in detail. Verbs are the words that show actions. They are also called action words or doing words. For example, so basically verbs are the words which shows the action. They are also known as the action word or the doing word. The examples are given. First sentence is the sun shines brightly. How the sun is shining? Brightly. Okay, and here it is describing the action, that is shines. Okay, shine is what? The action word, the verb. Next one, Nidhi reads a storybook. What is Nidhi doing? She is reading a storybook. So here the reads is the action word. Next one, Preeti dances gracefully. Dances is also the action word. Next one, Karan plays football. Plays is also the action word. Next one, the birds fly in the sky. Fly is also the action word. Next one, leaves make food for the plant. Make is also the action word. Now here it is given, in the above sentences the colored words show action, so they all are verbs. Basically in the above sentences the colored word they show the action, so they all are what? They all are verbs. Now let's talk about kinds of verbs. There are three main kinds of verbs. They are helping verb, regular verbs and irregular verbs. So basically there are three main kinds of verb. First one is helping verb, then regular verb and then irregular verb. So let's talk about helping verb first. They are also called, helping verbs are also called primary verbs. They are formed from the verbs be, have and do. Let us read about some helping verbs. So basically the helping verbs are also known as the primary verbs. Okay, and they are formed from the verb be, have and do. So in the helping verbs it includes first one, the sub point is use of, is, am, are. Is, am and are belong to the verb be. It belongs to the verb be, which comes in the category of helping verb. Okay. We use am with the pronoun I. Basically, we use am with the pronoun I. Okay. Next one is we use is with the singular noun and pronouns. We use is with the singular nouns and the pronouns. Now read and learn the sentences, the given sentences. First one, Nimi is a painter. Nimi is a painter. Okay, so here it is talking about one single person. So you have to use is. Next one is I am busy with my book. Next one is I am busy with my work. So here with I you have to use am. Okay, with I you have to use am. Next one, I am a good swimmer. Next, he is a good cricketer. Okay, with he you have to use is. Next one, she is a naughty girl. Next, Lucky is a clever boy. Now let's talk about, we use are with plural nouns and pronouns. We use are with the plural nouns and pronouns. So here some examples are given. Read and learn. The boys are playing in the park. The boys, it is talking about more than one boy. Okay, the boys are playing in the park. So here are is what? Are is the plural pronoun. Okay, and it comes under the category of the helping verb. So basically in the sentence, the boys are playing in the park. Are is what? Are is the helping verb. Okay, it comes under the category of the helping verb. Okay. Next one is we are in the same team. Next, lions and tigers are wild animals. Next, the balloons are colorful. Okay. Now students, let's talk about use of was, were. Was and were also belong to the verb be. Was and were also belong to the verb be. That means helping verb. Was is the simple past form of am and is. Was is the simple past form of am and is. Next one, we use was with singular noun and pronouns. We use was with singular nouns and pronoun. For example, he was a good cricketer. Kapil Dev was a champion cricketer. Mahatma Gandhi was a great leader. Kalpana Chawla was an astronaut. Okay, so here you can clearly see that with he, with the single person name, we use was. Okay, which is the helping verb. Now next is were. Were is the simple past form of are. We use were with plural nouns and pronouns. Were is the simple past form of the are, and we use were with the plural nouns and the pronouns. So let's read and learn some examples. First one is dinosaurs were big animals. Okay, so here dinosaurs, it is talking about more than one dinosaur. So you have to use were. Okay, were, which is the helping verb. Next one, they were late again. Next, we were very busy yesterday. Next, Jack and Jill were naughty kids. Now let's talk about use of has, have, had. Has, have and had are used to show positions. Has, have and had used to show the positions. Okay. We use has with singular nouns and pronouns. Basically, we use has with singular nouns and pronouns. Okay. For example, an owl has very sharp eyesight. An owl has. Okay. With the singular noun, you gonna use has. Okay. Next one, he has a lot of stamps. She has long hair and blue eyes. An elephant has a long trunk. Okay. So with the singular noun, you are using the verb has. Okay. Now next one is we use have with I and plural nouns and pronouns. Basically we use have with I and with the plural nouns and pronouns. For example, monkeys have long tails. I have a puppy and a kitten. They have a new house. Bears have thick fur. Okay. So with the plural one and with I, you have to use have. Okay, not has. Now let's talk about had. Had is the simplest form of has and have. We use had with all the singular and plural nouns and pronouns. So basically had is the simplest form of has and have. Okay, and we use had with all the singular and the plural nouns and pronouns. For example, our bitch had 3 puppies last week. Okay, so it is talking about the past one, the thing which already happened, which already occurred. Okay, next example is I had a lot of toys when I was a kid. Next one, we had coffee after dinner. Next, Bhavna and Veena had a debate yesterday. Okay, so it is talking about the past one. So that's why you have to use had. Now students, let's talk about use of do, does, did. Okay. We use the verb do, does and did to talk about actions. We use the verb do, does and did to talk about the actions. Okay. First point, we use do with I and all the plural nouns and pronouns. Basically, we use do with I and all the plural nouns and pronouns. Next is that we always do, like for example, they have given the example of do. Okay, we always do our exercises before breakfast. So before breakfast, they always do their exercises. So basically, you are using the do with the plural noun and the pronoun. Okay, and do is a verb. Next one, I do my homework on time. Okay. Next, they do 2 shows every night. Next, you do many interesting tricks. Now the next one is we use does with all singular nouns and pronoun. Basically, we use does with all the singular nouns and the pronoun. For example, my mother does washing. Okay, So here it is talking about the single person, that is mother, and with that you have to use the singular type of the verb, that is does. Okay. Next one, she does whatever she likes. Next one, he does a good deed every day. Next, my father does shaving. Okay. Now let's talk about did. Did is the simple past form of do and does. We use did with all the singular and plural nouns and pronoun. Okay, like the word had, did is all like the word had, did is also the simplest past form of do and does. So basically it is a simple past form, okay, of do and does, and we use did with all the singular and the plural nouns and pronoun. So here are some example given. She did the dusting and cleaning. Okay, so basically she already did that. Okay, and it is talking about the past action. So that's why you are using did here. Next one, you did well in the test. Next, I did badly in my examination. Next one, Meera did her homework neatly. Okay, so here did is the verb. Now students, let's move into the exercise part. First one is tick the correct option. First question, whales and sharks dash water animals. So the options are is, are, do. The answer is are, because it is talking about more than one fish. Okay, it is talking about two fishes. So whales and sharks are water animals. Next question is Nancy dash reading a storybook. Options are is, are, do. Nancy is the single person. Nancy is. Okay, so we tick is. Now next question is I dash drawing a picture. Is, am, are. With I you're gonna use am. Okay, so tick am. Now the next question is, look at these pictures and fill in the blanks with is, am or are. I'm telling you, I'm going to tell you the first one as an example. I dash Sandy. With I you're going to use am. I am Sandy. It is my pet. Okay, with it you're going to use is. We are friends. With we you're going to use are. Okay, like this you have to fill correctly the blanks by using is, am, are. Okay. Now the next question is fill in the blanks with was or were. Okay, so first one, they dash happy with their result. With they you're gonna use were, not was, because were is used in the plural form of the noun and the pronoun. Okay. So like this you have to first read the sentence carefully, then you have to use the correct form of the was or were, which is the verb. Okay. I hope student that you understood this chapter, and your homework is you have to do all the exercise part of this chapter, and I'm gonna meet you in the next class. Till then, bye bye students.